Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome. Background noise. Is it noisy? Let me change. Is my video alright or is it getting stuck? Is it slow? Like with my change my video settings. Okay, integrated camera. Yeah, yeah. Is this a Wi-Fi issue or the live has started. Currently, music performance is going on. It's the biggest, one of the biggest tournaments and matches that are going to happen in a season's football. The Champions League finals. I think after the FIFA World Cup and the Cricket World Cup, this is one of the biggest games that can happen. Am I better now in audio and video? And if someone can confirm. Hello. Just a second, guys. Uh, Trying new things in the life, watch-alongs, as this is still my initial days. Let me reconnect my Bluetooth things. I think there is a lot of disturbance. Today the network is somewhat problematic. Okay, I think it should be better now. I hope it is better now. I've changed the video, I've changed the audio. I don't know if I can change anything else. Only these are in my control for now. The software is currently not in my control. Yes. Okay. Is it better now? If someone can confirm. I'm just interchanging my Bluetooth. Headphones to earpods, earpods to headphones, back and forth. Meanwhile, they're just showing the stadium. It's the Allianz Arena. The Allianz Arena is completely filled. It's a full house for today, tonight. PSG's Ultras are all ready. And Inter's fans with the blue flags. All set for the finals. Donnarumma giving a hug to Jan Sommer and Joe Neves. Varela. I can only hope it is better. It's getting stuck. Am I audible right now? Hello, 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 hello. Champions League anthem down. Okay, I think I'm audible right now. Okay, let actually. Okay, yeah. Okay, let us update the lineups. I'm a little late today. Ah, the lineups are being shown right now. What a timing! What a timing! Yes. Formation. It's a 3-5-2 for Inter Milan, as predicted, as usual. Jan Sommer being the goalkeeper with a prime touch. Actually, it's because of him we can say that Inter Milan has have come to the finals after that performance against Barcelona. He was incredible on that night. It's Pastoni on the left, Acerbi on the middle, centre back, and then it is Pavard, Benjamin Pavard on the right. Then they have five midfielders with Dimarco being at the left as a left wing back, and then it is Mkhitaryan. Then it is Chalanolu at the center of the midfield as the lone DM, and then it's Nicolo Barella, and then as a right back it is obviously Dumfries. At the front there are the two big strikers and prolific strikers, Lautaro and Thuram, Marcus Thuram. So this is the Inter Milan's lineup. Let's go to PSG's lineup. The match has started, so the ball is with Thuram right now. I don't know why everything is coming a bit lag for me. Oh, it's a foul. But it's 2 minutes 35 seconds on my clock. Okay, I'm not going to the time. It's PSG versus Inter Milan, the Champions League final, and it's Nil. You can check if everything is all right. Did someone in the chat confirm if everything is all right now? The ball is with Jan Sommer, and it's Dembele who pressures the goalkeeper, and Jan Sommer just kicks it out. So PSG's formation, it's Donnarumma at the back protecting the goal with Nuno Mendes, and is it Pacho? Yeah, it's Pacho. Pacho, Marquinhos, and then who's the right back? Hakimi, of course. Hakimi with Fabian, Vitinha, and João Neves, right? Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha as the DM, and the João Neves with Kvaratskhelia. Let's put Kucha, guys. Kvaratskhelia. Let us call him Kucha. And Dembele and Desiree completes the lineup of PSG. Yeah, this is how both the teams are lined up for today's match. There is no Barcola today. So it's one of the contentious decisions because Desiree Doué is playing excellent right now. So, but in the biggest of the stages, on the biggest of the platforms, Luis Enrique has left Barcola and is playing with Desiree Doué. So Desiree, Dembele, and Kucha Kvaratskhelia are the attacking front of PSG. It's was a time was a time now was a time. The time in my screen is just okay. Let me update. It is right now 5 minutes 55 seconds. Okay, I'm actually ahead. Okay, there's the right time as it is in my screen, not right time in actual life. Because I might be having a little bit lag because of my network. So Desiree has received a foul, and it's a good position for a free kick for PSG. Vitinha is over the ball. Dembele providing a nearby passing option for him. DiMarco as the lone wall in front of the ball. Vitinha goes for the cross. Marquinhos was there. Marquinhos. He didn't get to the ball. Okay, the ball comes back to Vitinha. Vitinha crosses again. Marquinhos gets his head on it, but he could only push it out for a goal kick. So it's okay. Inter Milan are trying to build from the back. Fabian Ruiz is currently playing as a number 10. Is he? with Dembele pressing hard from the striking position. Oh, that's a poor pass from Dimarco. That's a poor pass. Desiree has stolen the ball from him. Hakimi goes forward with Fabian Ruiz supporting him and Joan Neves at the right. You can see the positional interchanges. Yes. See where Hakimi is playing right now. And see how Joan Neves has covered for him at the right. When Hakimi goes inside, when he is going for the attack in the inside right rightward position, immediately Joan Neves is coming towards the right, coming towards the touchline, and filling that position, that empty position. You can see how structured and how positional this Luis Enrique's PSG team is. They don't leave any positional gaps on the field. If someone is leaving their place, they immediately or the other players immediately cover for them. See now Fabian Ruiz and Hakimi on the right. Fabian is going inside with the ball. Fabian is playing a little forward, and Dembele has come back a little to receive the ball to conduct the play. Fabian Ruiz and Dembele are playing a bit nearby to each other. Desiree has gone for the shot, and it's straight into Jan Sommer's hands. First shot on the goal by Desiree, and he hits it straight into the gloves of Jan Sommer. See. DiMarco played a long ball towards Thuram, and he beautifully controlled it and passed it over into the center towards Lautaro Martinez. But PSG has got the ball from the cross, and it's currently Joe Neves. Joe Neves has been a revelation this season. He has played, he has been playing beautifully. Portugal has got gem in him. There is Vitinha, there is Joe Neves. Obviously, there is Bruno Fernandes for Portugal. Portugal's team, national team, midfield is set. Vitinha and Joao Neves as number 8s and Bruno Fernandes up top. It has to work. It has to work. This midfield partnership. Okay, right now, yeah, you know the Inter Milan's tactics. From the back, they try to bring the ball forward by running with the ball, by taking the ball forward. Not just passing it forward, but taking the ball forward by the, if you take Bastoni into account, Bastoni will run with the ball forward. Or if you take Acerbi, or Dembele goes for the shot, and again, it's straight into Jan Sommer's gloves. It's a weak shot. He goes for a shot with his left foot. I don't know which is his strong foot. I think even Dembele doesn't know which his strong foot is. So now he just shot with his left, and he didn't generate enough power from it. Okay, Kucha is trying to make something happen, and the ball comes back to Vitinha. Vitinha gave the ball to. It's a goal. Hakim has scored a goal. What a sequence of play this is. What an excellent sequence of play this is. Is it a foul? Is the goal given? It is given for now. It will be checked, of course. Hakimi is not celebrating, being a former player. PSG has got a goal, guys. PSG has got a goal. Let's see what happened here. First, it was Kvicha dribbling and going forward, and he just passed it back to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz gave it back to Vitinha. Vitinha gave the ball forward, gave a through pass to Desire, and Desire controlled it excellent, and just crossed it over to Hakimi, who was waiting at the center of the goal post, and just pushed it in. It's a goal. Inter Milan players claimed offside for Desire there from Vitinha's pass, but it's not offside. The goal is given. The goal is actually given. It's PSG 1, Inter Milan nil. Wow, what a start. This is a start. Very well orchestrated goal, I can say. It's a well orchestrated goal. It's a Luis Enrique type of goal. Because Kvaratskhelia dribbling one, two players and then getting forward into the crowd and then just passing it back where Fabian Ruiz has got the space on his side and where Fabian Ruiz smartly passes it back to Vitinha where he was free. No interplayer was pressuring him and he just and Desiree Doué at the forward just gave an off the ball movement towards this into the space and Vitinha has given a through ball to him and he just crossed it over. He controlled it beautifully and then crossed it over to Hakimi, who was waiting alone at the center of the box and just guided it in. And suddenly it's PSG 1 Inter Milan. PSG have started well. Have started the game well. They have been having more possession also. Of course, they would be having more possession. No doubts in that. Because it's obviously with Luis Enrique's team. We Barcelona fans obviously know how Luis Enrique plays, makes his teams play. It, it's currently 60% ball position with Paris Saint-Germain. So it's currently a throw for Dumfries. Marcus Thuram. Marcus Thuram is a beast when it comes to protecting the ball forward. He just protects the ball. He doesn't fall down, or he doesn't try to overdo it. He just gets the ball from a high pass, and he just controls it on his chest or on his thighs, and then he just doesn't allow the opposition player to come in front of him. And then when the other player is coming to get the ball, he just passes it off or lays it off to fellow teammate like Lautaro Martinez, his striking partner, or Barella, who comes forward, who gives a run to receive the ball. Hold up play. Inter Milan is known for their hold up play because of excellent players like Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez up front. Lautaro Martinez, not being the tallest of the strikers, but his ball control his technique is something only a few of the world's best strikers possess. He's very good with the ball on the ball, and he's very strong with his low center of gravity. He just presses his body low and pushes his weight onto his legs completely and just controls the ball and holds up the ball very well. Currently, Nuno Mendes is down on the ground. Oh, that's an elbow. That's an elbow by Dumfries. That's an elbow by Dumfries. Oh, Inter Milan, Inter Milan's players just stopped and calling for an offside. The PSG's goal. Hakimi and Desiree doing the celebration. The stadium is packed. The environment is buzzing. Inter fans are not at all down and disappointed. They are hyping up the players, hyping up the crowd. The ultras are there with the microphones, mics, and speakers and drums. Stadium is buzzing right now. PSG's fans, of course, are extra happy because of the goal, but Inter's fans are also not at all making less sound. It's again a throw. Dumfries has it. He gives a long throw. Oh, there is a chance for a counter attack by PSG. Fabian Ruiz passes it forward to Dembele. Dembele has Desiree on the right. Desiree goes for the shot. It's a goal. The ball gets deflected and it's straight into the goalpost. It is PSG 2 Inter Milan nil. What a start this has been by Paris Saint-Germain. And what a counter attack this is. Although it takes a big deflection to confuse Jan Sommer, but it is a very good orchestrated counter attack. Firstly, stealing the ball away from that throw by Pacho. It is Pacho. Is the ball out there? I don't know. It's Kvicha. Kvicha has got the ball from Pacho, and Kvicha has given the ball forward to Dembele in his path. Dembele crosses it over on the right side to Desiree, and he just goes for the shot. Desiree just goes for the shot, and it deflects off DiMarco's foot. DiMarco studs Jan Sommer going for the save towards his right, but then because of the deflection, it just goes towards his left. And it goes straight in. And it's PSG 2, Inter Milan nil. Oh. Score update time. This is going to be some game. This is going to be some game. It's Desiree who has scored the goal in his first Champions League final. This is his first Champions League final. And he has started instead of Barcola this time. And he has repaid the trust shown by his manager. Luis Enrique has trusted him, and he didn't disappoint. Wow, what a start by PSG. Inter Milan, who were in trailing positions this season, only for I think it is how much time? I think I've read some statistic where Inter were just some 20 to 30 minutes in behind in a match.
in the whole UCL season, and they are currently behind by 2 goals. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. I will be back. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So, how's it going? Are you watching the match? How do you feel the match is going on? I've just bought a milkshake and I'm trying to open it. I just asked for a parcel and he has packed it completely. See how completely packed. I'm trying hard to open this. Watching the match while enjoying the drink. Okay. If someone has some questions or doubts, you can ask. Let me set up a poll. I think I can set up a poll right now. Do you think Inter Milan can come back from this position? This is not a small stage. This is the Champions League finals. It's not an easy job to come back from a 2-0 down scoreline. But Inter are definitely capable of doing the unthinkable. Just creating the pool. Okay, I've created a poll. Chip in with your votes. Yes, if you're interested. Is my poll up? Can you guys see my poll? Can someone confirm if you can see my poll? Yeah, I can see it now. I can see it. I can see it. Huh, I'm not even able to open this parcel. Participate in the poll, guys. Do you think Inter Milan can make a comeback? They have that mentality. They can do it, but currently the ball, of course, obviously, is mostly with the PSG team. PSG team. Dembele is often coming back to receive the ball and pass it towards the wings, towards Quicha and Desiree. Oh, Fabian Ruiz goes for the shot from a long range, but it is a weak shot with his left foot, and it's straight into Jan Thomas. They are not afraid. PSG are not afraid in taking shots from long range, from distance. Finally, finally, I'm able to taste my milkshake. That's good. Okay, what's happening right now? What's the time? Okay, it's 7 minutes. It's coming too much of a lag in my life. Watch. Oh, Dumfries. Dumfries has crossed the ball and Lautaro just tried to do a bicycle kick, but he just stopped it at the initiation of it itself because the ball just goes behind him, and he just tried to flick it by, by doing a bicycle shot, but it was not possible there. Okay, currently the poll is 50-50. 50% thinks it's not possible in the UCL final to come back from 2-0 down to equalize or to win from this position, and 50% of you think Inter are capable of doing it and are going to come back. Let's see what can be possible, what can happen from this position. So much lag in my life. Not on the stream. I don't know if the stream doesn't have lag. It's clear with both with video and audio with less noise. Someone can confirm it. It would be good. But my live match that I'm watching is having so much lag. I think the connection is not proper. The Wi-Fi is not working properly. I'm currently watching in Sony Live. I have a subscription. Getting some noise in audio. Okay. Thanks, Nikhil, for the input. Let me try to change that. My Bluetooth is connected and good. Let me change my Bluetooth then again. This is my fifth or sixth time changing my Bluetooth from the start of the live stream today. Let me Hello, hello. Bluetooth is connected, and the audio option is headphones. Okay. Okay. Yes, you're trying to build from the back. Hakimi running back to take the ball, receive the ball from Marquinhos, and passing it back to Marquinhos again. Inter Milan has started to press forward. Inter Milan has started to press the defenders of Paris Saint-Germain. Is it a foul? No, no. The referee waves it off. Is there a chance for a counter attack for PSG? No. Okay, Virginia passes it over for Dembele on the right. Dembele is on the right. Dembele goes for the shot. There was no space for the shot. Okay, he goes for the shot, and Dimarco was right in front of him, and he cleared it off for a corner for PSG. There is a question. There is a question. There is a question. If they play this way, they obviously won't win. What do you think Inter needs to do against this well pressing, well positioned side of PSG? Obviously, we know how Luis Enrique's teams performs and functions. Well pressing, well positioned side. Inter Milan have recently, just in the semi-finals, done it against Barcelona, who were a pressing machine, if you can say that. With Rafinha, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, everyone pressing forward, and Ferran Torres running for the whole 120 minutes. They have just done it. They have just won the semi-finals and crossed into the finals against Barcelona in the semi-finals. So they know what to do. It is their play. How Inter Milan plays, they have to stick to their plans. So they have three at the back who can carry the ball forward and pass the ball over the top towards their two big strikers, Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. That was a good cross. That was a good cross. That was going into Marcus towards Marcus Thuram, but Pacho was there at the middle, intercepting it for a corner for Inter Milan. And that is their plan. So they have to, as as you know, as Paris Saint Germain presses well, as did Barcelona, they have to over the top passes towards their strikers. Oh, that's a chance. That was a chance. That was a chance for Marcus Thuram from a corner by Chalanolu. Marcus Thuram rises the highest at the far end of the post, back end of the post, but ah, he just heads it a bit, just a bit, inches wide of the post, inches wide of the goal post. Oh, Nuno Mendes is down. Nuno Mendes is down on the ground. Is he injured? He is having some back pain. Let's see. I think he's having some back pain because of the fall he had a few minutes back. So yeah, in Paris Saint-Germain's midfield with Vitinha at the back end, and Joan Neves and Fabian Ruiz at the forward. They are excellent with the ball, on the ball, and they are very good at pressing too. So it's not easy to get the ball off them and or play through that midfield line. Vitinha is very good at the at tackles and intercepting the plays. Joao Neves is very aggressive and always running, with Fabian Ruiz pressing the defenders of the opposition. So Inter Milan, as they usually do, as they did in the semi-finals against Barca, they have to go for over-the-top passes from either from Jan Sommer, who is very good on the ball too, or Bastoni and Benjamin Pavard from the back towards their strikers, and they can just Inter strikers are very good at a hold-up play, who can just control the ball and lay it off towards their midfielders like Barella, who can provide those attacking runs along with the strikers, and Lautaro Martinez, who is always alongside Marcus Thuram. If Marcus Thuram gets the ball, he can just lay it off to Lautaro, and if Lautaro gets the ball, he can just lay it off to Marcus. Inter has to provide some good runs from their midfield. They have Barella who can do that. They have Chalanolu who tends to stay at the back, but they have Mkhitaryan also. They have Mkhitaryan and Barella in midfield who can provide those runs to receive the ball from the strikers and pass it back for a shot. See, Inter have just won the ball, but Lautaro has left it for Marcus Thuram, and Marcus Thuram went for a backheel pass towards Lautaro, but it was not enough. Okay, Desire has lost the ball again. Desire tried to flick it nonchalantly, but it was not possible. Inter intercepted it. It's towards the right with Dumfries. Dumfries going for the cross. Oh, it's with Barilla. Barilla can control the ball. Yes, he can. He can recover the ball. Dumfries goes for the cross again, but Pacho has been solid. Pacho has been very solid this season, being a tall centre back and a strong centre back. He's always intercepting those crosses. He's not allowing Marcus Thuram to come in front of him when Dumfries has the ball and he's trying to cross the ball. Pacho is always in front of Marcus Thuram. Lautaro here, Marcus Thuram here, and with Dumfries crossing from here. Pacho is always positioning himself just in front of Marcus Thuram, and he's not allowing the possession to Thuram. Good defending by Pacho. Has been solid. Has been solid. The ball, Fabian, Hakimi, and Desiree are playing one-touch passes right now. Just passed it back towards Vitinha. And Nikhil, I hope I have answered your question. If you want to discuss anything else, we can. So right now, Hakimi has the ball. Wow. This is like a game right now. When I usually get bored in while playing FIFA, I just pass it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between two players, two or three players forming a triangle. PSG is currently doing that. Joao Neves and Fabian Ruiz were doing that a few minutes back. Joao Neves to Fabian, Fabian to Joao, Joao to Fabian, Fabian to Joao. They're enjoying. They're enjoying this, and certainly PSG's fans are enjoying this too. Inter's fans are currently making no noise, but they do believe. They have that belief for the team that they can come back. Jan Sommer tries to go for a long pass towards Dimarco with Dembele and Desiree pressing, but he couldn't find his target. Marquinhos passes it back to Donnarumma. Now PSG will again start to build from the back. Oh, Dumfries has won the ball. He couldn't pass it towards his teammate. Vitinha. Inter were this season. Inter were at one time in contention for a treble. They were well positioned, very well positioned to win a treble not so long ago. But that slump in consecutive three games made them trail behind the. Oh, Dembele could have scored. Dembele could have scored from Desiree's cross, but he couldn't guide it into the goalpost. See how Dembele is running. See how Dembele is pressuring. How physically he is in his best position in years. You can just see it in Dembele pressing the goalkeeper, guys. When he was in Barcelona till last season, he was always almost injured, and he was not in the best of his physical conditions, in the best of his physical abilities. That he had been slowly improving at the last season that he was in with Barcelona. He did play a certain number of consecutive games without being getting injured. His record was improving in his last season, but now with PSG, he just got back to his best self. Dembele, not only physically but with his playing abilities too, he just got into his best self, getting Ballon d'Or shouts, being one of the contenders for the Ballon d'Or. He has already got an assist today. He's already got an assist for Desiree Doué's goal, which was deflected in off the Marco. But still, it is a goal by Desiree Doué and an assist for Dembele. It's past the stoppage time, 2 minutes stoppage time. It's like one last chance for PSG from a corner. Dembele takes the corner. Kucha was there. Kucha gets his head on the cross, on the ball, but he can just head it over the bar. It was a chance. That was a chance, but he wasn't able to guide it in. So it's half time. It's half time, and it's PSG 2, Inter nil in this exciting Champions League final 2025. Two goals scored by PSG were from the first one. The first goal was from Hakimi, which was a well orchestrated one, which acquires Kvaratskhelia dribbling and going into the crowd and then passing it towards the left for Fabian Ruiz, who was free because of which are going into the crowd with the ball. And then Fabian smartly plays it back to Vitinha, who was having acres of space just outside the penalty box. And then Vitinha providing a perfect through ball with a perfect pace on it to Desiree Doué, who controls it beautifully and then crosses it towards the center for Hakimi to get it in. And then the second goal came in from a counter attack by PSG. That was a long throw by Dumfries for Inter Milan, which Pacho has intercepted and passed it towards Kucha Kvaratskhelia. Then Kucha just Dembele makes a run forward, and Kucha just passes it towards the in the wing on the line towards Dembele. Dembele takes the ball forward. Dembele had Fabian Ruiz at the center and Desiree Doué on the right, providing runs. And Dembele just crosses it towards his right hand side to Desiree Doué, and Doué just goes for the shot, and it deflects off Dimarco, wrong footing Jan Sommer, and goes in. So PSG 2, Inter Milan nil at halftime. The 50% who have voted that Inter Milan can come back. It's halftime now, guys. Is there any change in your mind? Is Inter still? Do you think Inter still can come back from this 2-0 down position? Let's hope. Let's hope this they can and make this final more interesting. Currently, PSG have been in the whole first half. PSG were controlling the ball and controlling the pace of the game very well. Pacho and Marquinhos, the pair at the centre back, were solid in not allowing Lautaro and Marcus Thuram to get the crosses from Dumfries. I don't know why. I don't know why Dimarco is not involving much in the attacking phase. I can only see Dumfries involving so much from the right hand side and providing those crosses towards the center for Lautaro and Marcus Thuram. But Dimarco being a solid attacking wingback is not involving himself much in the attacking phase in this match. I don't know what his instructions were, but it's like that. Smoothly, simply guided it in actually for the first goal. You know, PSG does have one of the loudest and one of the strongest ultras fan base in the whole Europe, and they are showing it in at the Allianz Arena with their team performing very well and trying to win the Champions League for the first time in the history. Is Paris Saint-Germain going to do it? Let us uh, let us check the stats. Let us check the stats from SofaScore, guys. So, so Desiree Doué with one assist and one goal, having 8.8 rating. Dembele with one assist. Donnarumma. Donnarumma wasn't even tested in this first half. It wasn't tested. Jan Sommer wasn't able to save anything because he was wrong-footed one for one, and he was stranded forward for the other. So let's check the stats. Let's check the stats. So as usual, PSG has 62% ball possession with the XG 1.42 and scoring two goals. And this ball out for the PSG second goal when Pacho won the ball. Did the ball go out of the line? Obviously, the goal is given, and hope we have checked that. But there was a contention for the ball going out. See, okay, two big chances created and two chances scored. Clinical, clinical. 13 shots taken. They were not afraid to go for a shot, though it is from long range, though it is from zone 14 or zone 15. They were not afraid. Inter had one big chance for Marcus Thuram, who headed it just inches wide of the goalpost towards the left from a Chalanolu's corner. It was just inches wide. That was one chance that they had in this whole first half. Three saves, three were weak shots straight at the goalkeeper. And those were the three saves. And then totals, five tackles, five free kicks for Inter Milan. Off target, two shots. Two off target shots by Inter Milan. You can see the highest concentration of play came from the right hand side for PSG. The same goes for Inter Milan. See, same goes for Inter Milan. Highest concentration of play, attacking play, coming from their right hand side. Because Dumfries was making the most from his right hand side, going for the crosses, making the overlapping runs, and underlapping runs by Barella. And the same for PSG. Dembele was coming towards the right. Fabian Ruiz and Desiree Doué, all of them have been coming towards the right and trying to move the play forward, trying to make their left hand side free for Pichak or Australia to have one-on-one situations from which the first goal was scored. They have gone, they are performing to their plans. and the game is going towards their plan. We have to talk about Desiree Doué, guys. Being a 19-year-old, being an ardent Neymar fan, performing at the highest stage in his first Champions League finals, and getting an assist and a goal in the first half. In just the first half, it's not an easy achievement. He's in those talks. He's in that zone. Desiree Doué, in that Lamine Yamal, another zone. You can see how I was constantly talking about the press by the Paris forwards. Dembele, Wisha Kvaratskhelia, and Desiree Doué with Fabian Ruiz or Hakimi. All these 4 or 5 players were always pressing forward. Whether it was Jan Sommer, their goalkeeper, or whether it is the defenders, DiMarco or Acerbi or Benjamin Pavard, they have constantly been pressing, trying to win the ball back immediately after losing it. And Inter were not able to bypass their pressure. Inter were good and able to do it against Barca, but for now in the first half they were not able to control the ball much. They were not able to pass it towards their attackers in better conditions. You can see how many. Let's see how many long balls have Inter Milan attempted. Inter Milan have attempted 27 long balls, but they have just succeeded in 48% of them. In this 13 of those 27 long balls. And see, 9 crosses. They went for 9 crosses, and most of them were from Dumfries on the right hand side, but Pacho or Marquinhos were constantly there intercepting those crosses. And you can see the results. Only 2 crosses, 2 successful crosses out of 9. Paris Saint-Germain, on the other hand, 28 long balls and 18 successful. And crosses, 6 out of 8, 75%. You can see the difference. You can see the difference in this itself. PSG are beating Inter Milan in their own game. In their own game. Inter Milan are known for their long balls and crosses, but PSG are beating them in that. Yeah. That's how the game is going currently. Uh, Chat. Okay, we have votes still coming in. Okay, chat is thinking. People are thinking that Inter Milan can still make a comeback. They need a strong pep talk. They need a specific and strong pep talk on what they have to do in the second half from their manager. They need very specific instructions on what to do from Simeone Inzaghi. They have to involve Chalanoglu more to receive the ball from the back end, and Dimarco mainly has to improve and involve himself more in the game, in the attacking phase mostly. Jan Sommer is trying to provide those long passes towards Dimarco or towards their striking strike partners, but He is mostly not able to reach its. The ball is mostly not able to reach its target because of the constant pressure by the PSG players. So the second half is starting. Second half is starting. The players are already in, are ready to start the game. Are there any changes? Okay, it started. Are there any changes in any of the team? It directly goes. Marcus Thuram was there for a long pass, and Pacho won it back. Are there any changes in any of the teams? I don't think so. I don't think there are any changes. Oh, Desiree Doué has the ball. Dembele is forward. Picha Kvaratskhelia is able to take on one. But Inter's players are back, but still Picha goes for a shot with his left foot, and he was not able to get it in. PSG are trying to end this game for once and for all by scoring another third goal. And if they can do that, I don't think there will be any chance left for Inter. You can see how hungry Dembele is for the ball. You can see how much Luis Enrique has changed his perspective and mentality in making that pressure and winning the ball back. Uh, they have to be better. They have to be Inter has to be better than that on the ball. Okay, they have won it back. Marcus Thuram has it. Dumfries has it, but Pacho is still there. Pacho is again there. He's not allowing the he's not allowing Dumfries or Marcus Thuram to pass him, to dribble past him. Pacho has a constant presence in the back of the defense. But it is a foul. I think it's a foul. It is a foul by Pacho, but he is constantly there. His physical presence is one of the constants that PSG has. Okay, it's a free kick. DiMarco and Chalanolu both are over the ball. Who's going to take it? I think Chalanolu only will take it because it's from the right hand side and he has to give an in swinging cross for PSG's attack. Okay, Chalanolu does take it, but he hits it too far ahead, too much behind. The ball goes behind every player, and it's a ball for PSG. So, the match is stuck again. Uh, why is why is my network so bad today? Today of all days, Champions League night. I don't like this. Still loading, still loading, 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 loading. Okay, okay. I'm live again. The match is live again. Okay. PSG have won the ball back. Kucha is going. Kucha is going for the counter attack. Kucha receives the ball. Kucha goes for the shot with his left foot, but he was off balance. Kucha was off the balance and he hits it wide over the bar. That was a chance. They won the ball from Marcus Thuram and immediately passed it over to Kucha Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia took the ball forward and Fabian Ruiz provided an overlapping run for him. And Fabian Ruiz passed it back toward into the center for Kucha Kvaratskhelia to take a shot, but he was off the balance by Acerbi, and he shot it over the bar. Dumfries is down again. He's asking for a card. He's asking for a card, and the Simeone Inzaghi is also asking for a card for Nuno Mendes for that foul. But the referee just waves it off. Mm, doesn't listen to him. The referee is doing good this game. In the most highest pressure, he's prevailing. He's having his command over the game. He's not listening to or succumbing to the pressure, and he's allowing the game to progress for small fouls and giving free kicks for a deliberate foul. They have just tried again to go forward from behind, but they couldn't find the correct target, the right target. Dembele goes for a shot, goes for a curler from the left hand side, but he wasn't able to curl it in. He goes wide of the post. He's just updating the time. There is too much lag for me. So the timings are also lagging in the game. The time in my screen is just running, but the actual time in the match is lagging behind. Krisha Kvaratskhelia fouling Dumfries. Has been getting fouled so many times. I think there is a substitution going on. Who is getting substituted right now? Okay, Inter. Simeone Inzaghi is proactive. Simeone Inzaghi is making two substitutions. One for Pavard. Benjamin Pavard is going out. Benjamin Pavard has gone out. And DiMarco has gone out too. With Bisek coming in. Let me update the lineups. Benjamin Pavard has gone out for Bisek. And DiMarco has gone out for DiMarco has been substituted by Zelewski, Nikola Zelewski. So Jan Bisek has replaced Benjamin Pavard and DiMarco has been replaced by Zelewski. He's already got a yellow card. Already on a yellow card. Did he get a yellow card? Zelewski? Okay. DiMarco, as I've been saying in the halftime, okay. Zelewski has got a yellow card just now in my match, in my life. He fouled Joan Neves. No, he fouled Fabian Ruiz. He fouled Fabian Ruiz with a slight tackle, and he has just received an yellow card. Yellow card for Zelewski, the number 59. What an odd number to have. 59. Okay. You can see the average positioning of the players. Let me just change the screen once and show you the average positioning of both teams. You can see first the Inter Milan's players with Marcus Thuram, the highest forward ahead of all others. Lautaro coming back to receive the ball and helping their midfield. And just behind Barella just behind Marcus Thuram. And Dumfries on the right hand side. You can see the heat map of Dumfries. He is mostly at the attacking forward, in the attacking half. But you can see Federico Di Marco. See how he is just at the halfway line and not involving himself much in the attacking phase or even in the defensive phase of the play. He was very less involving in the game. Oh, Simeone Inzaghi, the referee shows Simeone Inzaghi an yellow card. For his frustration. On the other hand, you can see the Paris Saint-Germain players positioning. Dembele being the furthest forward, being on the a bit towards the right hand side, because he was constantly moving towards the right hand side. So you can see how he was having more heat map towards the right half, but he was constantly coming up towards the center also to receive the ball and connect to make the play forward towards his wings, passing towards his wings. With Desiree Doué just behind him on the right hand side, and Kvaratskhelia towards the left. with Nuno Mendes supporting him and Hakimi towards the right, providing those attacking options. You see Marquinhos and Pacho staying at the back and staying solid defensively. Vitinha and Joe Neves almost as two number eights performing their tasks brilliantly. Simeone Inzaghi has just got an yellow card. That's okay. Hmm. What can Inter do from here? How can Inter score a goal? They need to score a goal, and they need to score it quick. They need to get their names on the score sheet. Oh, that's a cross, but Donnarumma is there to catch the ball. Donnarumma has, has safely pouched the ball. His gloves, his hands. Oh, Jan Bisek is down on the ground. Jan Bisek is down on the ground holding his hamstring. Oh. He just landed on his knee awkwardly. He landed on his knee, right knee, very awkward. He landed straight on his knee, and I think he has injured his right leg. I think he has injured his right leg. He's just substituted him. He's just substituted him and got some instructions from Simone Inzaghi. But is he injured now? Is he going to be substituted out? Yeah, he's limping. He is limping, holding his right hamstrings, and I think he's going off. Sad situation for a player to be in, just being substituted and falling off by himself. Oh, that's a neat trick. That's a neat trick by Desiree. There is an attack counter attack option. There is Hakimi. Hakimi has the ball, but Hakimi has the ball. He tried to go for the shot, but he wasn't able to. He wasn't able to get it in. Oh, what a trick by Desiree there to get the ball past Bastoni towards Dembele, and Dembele passed it to Hakimi on the right, opening an overlapping run with Kvaratskhelia on the left, free, but Dembele choosing to go for Hakimi that time, and Hakimi shot it wide of the post. That took deflection, and PSG have taken a corner. Vitinha has the ball in the zone 14. Marquinhos, no, he has crossed it behind everyone, behind every player, and it's a goal kick for Inter Milan. Okay, Simone Inzaghi is making two more substitutions. One being a forced substitution of Bisek, I think, and another one for who's the other one for? Yeah, Jan Bisek is out, as we can confirm, and Mkhitaryan is out. Mkhitaryan is out, and Darmian is in. And Augusto comes in for Jan Bisek. Augusto comes in for okay. Augusto comes in for Mkhitaryan actually. and Darmian comes in for Yandisik. Oh, these backheel passes by Paris Saint-Germain players are coming excellently for what a goal by Desiree again. That's a second goal and it's the game done and dusted. Paris Saint-Germain, what a performance by this young 19-year lad. And he takes his shirt off. He takes his shirt off in the celebration and he will receive an yellow card for it. Wow. He's just receiving it all in. He's just receiving it all in towards him. All the affection from the Paris Saint-Germain fans present in the stadium. He's just letting it all in. What a game! What a game! Wow! PSG fans are, I don't know, I forgot what it is called, but the celebration PSG fans are holding their shoulders and jumping on the stands. Oh, what a goal! Goal towards his near post, and Desiree Doué is immediately substituted off. He is immediately taken off. What a performance this was! What a performance this was from Desiree Doué. It's PSG 3, Inter Milan nil, and there is no way they can come back from here. I don't think there is any way that Inter can come back from here. Doué has just gone towards his pavilion, and the fans behind are loving him. What a performance! What a goal! It was again a counter-attack situation. Dembele receiving the ball behind him, but still backheeling it towards. I think towards whom? Towards was it Vitinha? Was it Fabian Ruiz? I think it was Fabian Ruiz who provided that assist. Vitinha. It was Vitinha. Vitinha provided a forward run for Dembele to pass the ball to. Vitinha took the ball forward and then it was just 3v2 situation with Desiree Doué towards the right, receiving the ball from Vitinha and then going for the shot towards his near post, towards the right side post and scoring a goal. Jan Sommer could have done better, could have definitely done better, but he wasn't able to stop Desiree Doué on this day. And he's just substituted out with a 9.7 rating on SofaScore, guys. Almost a perfect rating. Almost. What a game and what a performance it was by this 19-year lad. You know, Messi is the only one who had gotten 10 out of 10 rating in a Champions League final. That was against Manchester United, the 2008-9 season, where he has scored a beautiful header goal, which he has actually named his best goal in his career recently in an interview. Messi has just named the header goal he has scored against Manchester United in the Champions League finals in 2009 to be the best goal that he can score, and he has scored because of the importance of the goal, because of the opposition he has scored it against, and because of the kind of goal, kind of height he has raised to get that header. Okay, Marcus Thuram has just received an yellow card for fouling Fabian Ruiz. Oh, Barcola. Oh no, Barcola has come. Oh, okay, did I update the? Okay, I just announced it, but didn't update the lineup. Oh, Barcola has the ball. Can he shoot? He can shoot, but he couldn't guide it towards the target. Inter Milan are not able to deal with this PSG's attack. Simone Inzaghi is calling Chalanoglu out. Chalanoglu is being substituted by by Aslani. Aslani has been substituted in place of Chalanoglu, the number 21, Aslani. Let me update the substitution on the scoreboard too. Chalanoglu, the number 20, substituted by the number 21, Aslani. Inter fans are not making any noise now. Asherbi has also got an yellow card. Asherbi has also got an yellow card. Now Inter Milan players are just fouling each other. Are just fouling. They know the game is done and dusted now. It's PSG's to lose from here. There is no way. I don't think there is any way for Inter Milan to make a comeback. They are down. They are down on their hunches. Which again going for a one-on-one against Zelewski. Was it Zelewski? Was it Darmian? Losing the ball on the way. It's just PSG controlling the ball completely and controlling the game completely. Inter are not able to pass through that pressure by PSG's players. Inter were not able to play their game. Oh, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia scored! Kvicha Kvaratskhelia has just scored! My screen got stuck. My screen has just got stuck and Kvicha Kvaratskhelia has scored a goal. Wow. What is this final? PSG are simply outstanding. Are simply outstanding. To be 4-0 up in the Champions League final is not a cup of tea for many other teams. It can only done by PSG. It can only done by Luis Enrique's team. It's a complete domination. Oh, what a goal by Kvicha Kvaratskhelia with his left foot towards the near post. Jan Sommer diving the wrong side and allowing Kvicha Kvaratskhelia to guide the ball in towards his near post. What a goal it is! What a counter attack this was. I think Dembele has provided the assist there. Was it Dembele? You can see Luis Enrique jumping in joy. You can see how Luis Enrique is jumping in joy. I love him, love him. Wow, wow, just wow. Dembele has got assist. Yes, Dembele has got 2 assists in the final, guys. 2 assists in the final. He is definitely in that Ballon d'Or shouts. He is definitely in there. He's not going away. It's PSG's number 7, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, who has got the 4th and game closing goal for Inter Milan in the 73rd minute. What a clinical performance this was from Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, they have won the league. They have won the French league so many months back, and they had enough time. Oh, that was a shot. That was a chance by Marcus Thuram, and Donnarumma has made an excellent save. Donnarumma has been tested after 75 minutes, almost for the first time, and he has made an excellent stop, diving stop on the ground, and maintained a clean sheet for now. Wow. Wow. It's a wow performance from Paris Saint-Germain. None of the Inter players were effective today. Almost none. Only Marcus Thuram was trying to make something happen, and Dumfries was trying to make so much happen, but none of the other players were helping them. And the result, the scoreboard, is showing how the game went. It is a correct reflection of how the game went. PSG 4, Inter Milan nil. Inter were not at all threatening towards the goalpost of PSG. Donnarumma wants that clean sheet. Donnarumma definitely wants that clean sheet. He doesn't want to take any risk by providing a corner, but at the end he does. He was not able to keep that ball in. It's a corner to Inter Milan, which Donnarumma pouches safely pouches in his hands. You can see the substitutions also. PSG have no changes in their defensive line. All four: Nuno Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, and Hakimi still playing, and no changes in their midfield too. Vitinha, Joao Neves, and Fabian Ruiz still playing, and two changes in their attack. No, only one change in their attack. Only Desiree Doué has been substituted out for Barcola immediately after his second goal. So there is only one substitution done by Paris Saint-Germain, and five substitutions done by Inter Milan. You can see how desperate they are. Simone Inzaghi is, and nothing can be done now. What a clinical performance by Paris. Just now, Hernandez is coming in. Hernandez is coming in for. He will substitute Nuno Mendes or Pacho. Okay, Nuno Mendes. Hernandez is coming in for Nuno Mendes. What a game by Nuno Mendes. He was constantly there at the left, trying to stop Dumfries and trying to stop Barea and Marcus Thuram from getting ahead of him. It was a very good performance by Nuno Mendes. By each and every player, they have performed their roles according to the instructions. Let me update. Let me update the substitution. It's PSG's substitution of Nuno Mendes for Mendes is substituted out for Hernandez. Hernandez. who has got to PSG from AC Milan. You can see how Kvaratskhelia. You can see the hunger. You can see how Kvaratskhelia has run to defend the ball, to win the ball, to win the ground duel against Dumfries. You can see the hunger. You can see the passion implemented in the team by Paris Saint-Germain, which was not at all the case just 2 years back. Having the world superstars in their team didn't make them win the Champions League, but having a team without superstar individuals, players playing for each other and playing for the badge is almost winning them the coveted trophy. You can see the hunger implemented in each of their mind, each of the players' minds by Luis Enrique. Almost no Inter player is able to bypass the pressure of Paris Saint-Germain's lines and pass it over to their desired target. Pass the ball to their desired target. Almost none. So there is a chance for a shot that goes straight towards Donnarumma, and he is shouting at Dembele, who has lost the ball. Dembele has just lost the ball, and Dembele has lost the ball at the center of the park, and Zelewski has gone for the goal, but straight towards Donnarumma. He wants that clean sheet, and he was very angry at Dembele for losing the ball. Okay, again. They can't give the ball away like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. What a chance missed by Barcola. He did everything right. He did every possible thing right. He wrong-footed. He wrong-footed Acherbi like he Acherbi just fell off to the ground. Oh, but Barcola has done the last part, the end part wrong. He goes for the shot towards his near post, but hits the ball over into the side netting. Oh, Barcola could have gone into the score sheet for a historic 5-0 thrashing in the Champions League finals. But he was just inches wide towards the side netting. Wasn't able to get on the score sheet. Still, this game has been very one-sided. It would have been a proper thrashing. The fifth goal would have went in. And PSG's players, they do want to score that goal. They do not want to stop and just defend after scoring 4 goals and after 83 minutes on the clock. They are still making pressuring to win the ball, and they are still building their place for more attacks and score more goals. Okay, Gonzalo Ramos is going to come in for Paris Saint-Germain. Now, at the end, losing the game, seeing the game done and dusted, is substituting his players. He's bringing in Gonzalo Ramos. Will Dembele be substituted out? I don't know. I don't know. Now we can make any substitution he wants. Just seeing the physical condition of the players, of his players. That's all. And they want to maintain a clean sheet. I think Kvaratskhelia will be substituted out. Okay, again, screen got stuck. Hmm. Okay, the substitutions have happened already. I have to check. I have to check. I have to check. Lucas Hernandez for Nuno Mendes. Okay, that has happened already. And now it is who has been substituted out. Gonzalo Ramos is coming. Okay, okay. Three substitutions have been done at a time for Paris Saint-Germain. Gonzalo Ramos for Kvaratskhelia, Mayulu for Fabian Ruiz, and Zaire Emery for João Neves. Let me change the substitutions. Okay, let me change the lineup. Ah, so in the defensive line, Nuno Mendes has been substituted out. In the midfield, Fabian Ruiz is substituted out for Mayulu. Oh, Dembele is free at the right, but oh, that is a goal chance. That's a goal. That's a goal by Mayulu. Oh, what an introduction this is. Mayulu has got a goal. That's not an offside. Barcola has got an assist. He didn't get a goal, but he gets an assist. What an introduction. What a game. What a time for Mayulu to score a goal for a final proper thrashing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. PSG's fans are dancing in the stands. They're just dancing. Luis Enrique cannot be more overjoyed. He can't be more overjoyed. What is happening? Wow. The ball, he just shot it and the ball just goes in from inside of the side, inside of the post. Wow. The ball. Barcola providing that ball towards Mayulu at the perfect time. Perfect timing. And Mayulu making that run, making sure he stays on side. And it's PSG 5, Inter Milan nil. PSG's owner is thrilled. PSG's owner has been trying to build this team, has been trying to win this Champions League from so long, from so many years. He tried to build that. He tried to make that happen by bringing in superstars from all over the world, but was not able to get that win. But now, with the correct manager and with the correct team that the manager wanted, and with the correct tactics, they are winning the Champions League. And how? It's a proper thrashing. PSG can say about this game as their history for so many years in the future. What a game. PSG staff are in tears, are having happy tears, having won the game, having. Oh, it's not explainable, guys. It's not. It's not daily that we can see this level of domination in a Champions League final by a team. over a team like Inter Milan, who had the record of not being behind in this season's Champions League for many minutes and not and also not allowing many goals to get past them. Just against Barcelona, they have allowed more goals, 7 goals in the 2 matches, but 6 goals in the 2 matches. But now against PSG, they have just allowed 5 goals in a single match. Wow! So you can see Marcus Thuram's attitude there. He won the ball. He could have gone 2-on-2 with Lautaro Martinez, but he just slowed down. He just slowed down and didn't have that energy to take the ball forward and go for a goal. You can see that the Inter Milan players are down and dejected. It's all done and dusted. But Inter can be proud of their game. Inter can be not of this game, but Inter can be proud of their season. But still, they can't show anything for an excellent season they had. It's all done. The game is done. It's an absolute cinema. 5-0 win by Paris Saint-Germain, winning that trophy for the first time in their history. Mbappe would be fuming right now. He had this. He was there. He was trying to get this trophy till last season with Paris Saint-Germain. This season for Real Madrid, but Real Madrid has gone out by Arsenal, and Paris Saint-Germain has won the Champions League. Wow! The Paris players have gone straight towards the stands, towards the PSG fans, and they are celebrating with the fans. Donnarumma was not asked to make any save, but the one time he was asked for a save, he did make that. He maintained that clean sheet. Luis Enrique has just got some T-shirts from the crowd. They are they are overjoyed. Oh, there is so much personnel, police personnel in the stadium to make sure the fans do not enter the pitch. Lucas Hernandez having Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique is dancing. I definitely wanted Luis Enrique to be this happy. He was a Blaugrana. He is always a Blaugrana. We wanted this for Luis Enrique. We wanted this for his lost daughter Jana, and we are happy for him. Very happy for him. Though Dembele, though Dembele has had lost the faith of Barcelona's players, but he has performed very well this season, having that Ballon d'Or shouts, deservedly so. Everyone is coming and hugging Luis Enrique first. Every player is coming and hugging Luis Enrique to provide Mayulu, Luis Enrique and Mayulu are just jumping together. Mayulu just coming in, substituting in, and scoring that fifth goal. He has scored 2 goals in 4 matches this Champions League season. Not everyone can say that they have scored in a Champions League final. Mayulu can say that. And Desiree Doué. What a performance from him. 2 goals and an assist by a 19-year lad. And Dembele constantly involving in the build-ups, constantly involving himself in the game. By coming back and going towards the right-hand side, doing everything he can, and providing 2 assists in the 5 goals that Paris Saint-Germain have scored. Dembele also had an excellent game. Hakimi had an excellent game, scoring a goal. Pacho had a wonderful game. Pacho and Marquinhos being the centre back pair that they are, not allowing a single goal past them, not allowing any interplayer dribble past them. And Donnarumma wasn't tested. That's the one time he was tested and he saved it. Inter Milan are down on their knees, and PSG players are lifting. Are lifting Kimpembe? Is that Kimpembe? Who is it? Who is it that they're lifting? They can lift anyone now if they're that happy. They're just dancing. Lautaro Martinez is
in the semi-final. What a journey it has been.
Oh, they have just lifted Luis Enrique. They have just lifted Luis Enrique on their hands.
Still they go
on. I think Kimpembe is leaving. I think Kimpembe is leaving for a PSG.
Next round of European internationals. Semi-finalists last season, beaten by Dortmund, who was second best against Real Madrid in the final at Wembley.
What a game this was from Paris Saint-Germain.
Team who have scored more than 150 goals.
That's all. You can see the.
And there's the name.
PSG name.
For the first time ever,
being
Paris Saint-Germain
on the Champions League trophy.
And they can't stop winning, Dom.
For the first time in history.
Now it's a wonderful habit, but for me, it's not just the winning.
That winning habit,
style with which
that winning habit, and the style
by chance, the work rate, the work ethic
that they have played
every
in.
single one of those young players, and the sprinkling of older players, and the head coach.
See. Everything is pointing. Everything is pointing towards
the reward for all that.
Is everything pointing towards a trophy for RCB?
They simply are a winning machine. And is that
I don't know. Don't jinx it.
Got to enjoy it.
PSG have just won their first Champions League in their history. They've just won their first Champions League in their history. Is RCB going to win their first IPL trophy? Okay, that's all. That's all for this watch along. Thank you guys for joining in and enjoying this game, enjoying this proper attacking game by Paris Saint-Germain, by Luis Enrique's men, the men on the pitch. And let's enjoy the trophy celebrations next. Thank you guys. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the joining in, tuning in, and bye-bye. Keep watching GameSense with Dheemu.